When you did your 90-day keto cut series, what calorie numbers did you aim for? Yo, what's up guys? I'm here with Jason Woodrock, Keto Chef Max. We're here at Hyde Park. We're about to knock out a boom chest workout and a bicep, and we're gonna kill it, guys. And then we're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna do a Q&A. So everybody just sit back, relax, and enjoy this vlog. Boom, guys, what'd you think about that workout? Did you like it? If you did, comment down below. So right now it is time to get some food, and then we're gonna head and record our Q&A. So we'll see you in a bit. Oh, wait. What'd y'all think about this workout?
I thought it was great, man. I love it's good mixing it up, man.
Yep.
That's the big thing, is always keep the body guessing. So training chest and biceps, not something I do very often. So it was a nice little change up, man.
Max, what'd you think?
Oh, it was heavy today.
Nice, nice. Real heavy. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Syria. The war in Syria stopped being primarily about Syria, a very...
Alright guys, so we came to Chipotle. Chipotle is just one of those restaurants, guys, that you can keep it keto friendly. It tastes good, it's very convenient. So what I ended up getting right here, guys, I just wasn't in the mood for lettuce. I just wasn't having it. I was kind of like in a carnivore mood, kind of, because, not really, because guac's not carnivore.
But lettuce is just lettuce.
Yeah, lettuce is lettuce. I didn't have time for it. So I got steak, I got chicken, I got cheese, I got sour cream, I got guac. I even put a little bit of queso. Yes, there is a little bit of carbs in the queso, but who cares? It's after a workout. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Jason's look how big Jason is.
How much better does mine look, man?
He does, man.
I'm trying to make gains, and I don't know what he's doing over here.
Also, I'm gonna drench the crap out of my Chipotle with this fire sauce.
And I'm not.
Yeah, because I love me some spicy stuff. What'd you get?
So I got double meat, obviously just avoided the rice and the beans, no flour tortilla, none of that stuff. So I got barbacoa, I got carnitas, some cheese on there, guacamole of course. I forgot the sour cream, but I would have added that. And some pico de gallo. Again, one of those things where, like, if you're on a serious mission to lose weight, stay kind of in moderation on that. Is that a lot or what?
Q&A time, baby. Q&A time, guys. Let's do this. You and I have not done one of these in a good while. Last time we did it, we were in downtown Austin, and the feedback was amazing. A lot of people love that. I still actually get a lot of YouTube pop-up comments from our last Q&A.
Do you? Okay, good. I'm excited for the questions.
All right, guys. So we're gonna dive into this. So the questions are coming from my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, boom, follow me right here. You can follow this guy as well. and we're going to be answering a couple of
right
questions.
there.
There it is. There it is. We're going to answer a couple of questions. Now, the thing about these Q&As, guys, is that they could go on forever.
Yeah.
It'll feel like Jason and I were only talking for 5 minutes.
It's hot out here.
Yeah, and it's 100 degrees outside. As you can see, we're outside in the hot sun. We got a little bit of shade,
Even in the
but
shade,
still,
it's hot out here in
still
Texas,
hot.
baby.
And so we're going to try to make this as quick as possible. So let's go with the first question. The first question is, what is the best keto supplement to use when working out? Is there a keto-friendly pre-workout? This is a good one. This is a good one because this is actually one. You guys are going to be surprised by this one, and this is one that I've actually taken from you. So, if you guys don't like all the pre-workout powders and whatnot, stick with salt. Salt is very important. So, what I started to do is taking a salt shot. Now, I know that sounds crazy. I know a lot of you are like, a salt shot? What are these guys, nuts? I mean, that's how you get the pump, right?
Yeah, well, yes, sodium and salt in general is like the best vasodilator ever, which means it's going to increase the blood flow. Believe it or not, they do that. Like Olympic athletes will do that. It's just like one of those unspoken things, increasing the sodium right before a workout just for better blood flow.
Yeah.
But you lose a teaspoon of sodium every time you work out for an hour. Per hour, you lose a teaspoon of sodium. So why not just get it in ahead of time?
Yeah.
But yeah, that is definitely a good little trick, is increase the sodium right before your workout.
Yeah, that would...
Creatine is also something I'd throw in there as well. I feel like that really does help me in terms of strength, ATP production, things like that.
Yeah, so that would be my most friendliest keto pre-workout. That's really all you need. Now, again, there are tons of keto workout. I mean, tons of pre-workouts in general that, hey, if you like it, go ahead and take it. But if you want to be safe, you want to keep it keto friendly and not have to worry about anything, salt's going to be your best option.
And I will say this, if you can tolerate it, MCT oil, especially like MCT oil powder, sometimes it can upset your stomach, so you want to be careful with it pre-workout, but I've been really increasing my MCT oil consumption.
Be careful, because it makes me go to the bathroom like quick.
Yeah,
so
you gotta be careful.
Just be careful
with that.
Okay, next question. When you did your 90-day keto cut series, what calorie numbers did you aim for? So this is actually a good one. Jason coached me through my 90 days, and he put me on a calorie regimen. He set me
I took his body weight times 17.650, and then I took his BMR, multiplied that by his basal metabolic rate. No.
All seriousness, guys, you know, Jason and I, we definitely have different opinions when it comes to calories. I do agree with him to a certain extent about the calories in, calories out. So when I started my 90-day cut, for the first 8 to 10 weeks, I didn't really focus on calories. I really focused on making sure my percentages were as accurate as possible, eating when I was hungry, not eating when I was bored. And so that was the thing. Now, when
you incorporated intermittent fasting too,
right?
I
did, absolutely, and we'll get to that. So as the weeks got shorter, and what I mean by that, like when it was like 4 or 5 weeks left, then I really started to dial in, because I was like, look guys, I need to drop. I'm kind of slowing down the weight loss. I told my subscribers I was going to do something, and damn well I mean it. So I started to track everything I was eating, all the calories, just to see, okay, where I was for the day. And if I wasn't dropping, then I said, okay, well, why don't I just take in a little bit less. So yeah, for the final 4 weeks, I started tracking, and I want to say my macros, the lowest they ever got. Now I know this is going to sound crazy, and it's probably going to scare you, but the lowest I got was around 1,700 to 1,600 calories that final week of cutting. Now, they probably averaged in the beginning around 2,200 to 2,400, and then they just worked their way down from there. And this will probably be like in the thumbnail, guys. So if you clicked on this video because of the clickbait, this is probably the question why. Why do keto critics say you can't build muscle on keto? Also, why do they say it isn't sustainable?
So, two-part question. What's the first part?
The first part is, why do the critics say you can't build muscle on keto? And then
because
the other
they're
critics
used
say
to building muscle on carbs, which is much, much, much easier.
Yeah.
Again, I know there's a lot of studies, and this is a big topic. I'm trying to like sift through this and how I'm going to approach this whole thing. I want to make something very clear right now, because I get asked this question a lot, as I'm sure you do too. Is it easier to build muscle on carbohydrates?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. I was a lot stronger before I did keto. No doubt about it. And I know there's all these like studies saying that like it's equal and all this stuff. It doesn't matter. Studies don't mean shit. Personal experience means everything. In my experience, I was stronger with carbohydrates, but there is a sacrifice for that, okay? That is increased body fat percentage. Depending on your genetics, that might be a lot of body fat, or somebody like me, I can eat all the carbs I want and not get that fat. So I don't know if that answers that, but
and then let us answer the question on why we say it's easier. In my opinion, when you do a high carb diet, you're always hungry because you're constantly spiking that insulin, right? And insulin spikes growth, correct? So
there's actually bodybuilders that inject insulin. Like professional bodybuilders inject insulin to build muscle.
Spike that growth hormone.
To spike, because the insulin drives the amino acids in. Now people will say, well, the longer you are adapted to the keto, the more like you can replenish glycogen, all that other stuff. But you're talking, you got to be strict keto for a year before that kind of thing happens. Anyways, I'll let you continue.
And like we were saying, when you're doing the ketogenic diet, you're not hungry, your appetite goes down. If you're not eating, you're not growing. So therefore, you can't get stronger. You can't build muscle if you are not eating. You're not going to grow by not eating anything. So when you're on a high carb diet, you're constantly eating. So that's when we say, yes, it is true that you can build muscle easier on carbs, but that's not to say that you can't build it on keto.
You can.
It's just a little bit harder. And to answer his second question, why do people say that keto is not sustainable? The people that say it's not sustainable is because it doesn't fit their lifestyle.
Sugar's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, maybe they like beer, like me. Maybe they like pizza. Maybe they like ice cream. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like that, that's your life. We're not here to judge anybody's life.
I hate how keto is like it's turned into a cult. Either you're all in or you're all out. Here, let me break down keto for you real simple. It's the realization that carbohydrates make you fat, and they open you up for a lot of metabolic diseases. They kill you. They make you fat and they kill you. You can use them in moderation, but overconsumption of them is a very bad thing. It's also the other realization that fat, believe it or not, contrary to what they told you your whole life, does not kill you, and your body actually wants more of it. So essentially, if I could just get people to understand that, keep the carbs down so you don't get fat and sick, and then keep the fats up, meaning eat more healthy fats and don't be afraid of them, then you're good. But they didn't get like fined down into all this different stuff, and then people were like, well, no, keto's not sustainable. Well, is it sustainable to keep carbohydrates in moderation and increase your fat consumption? Yes. So just do that.
So like I said, it's sustainable if it can fit your lifestyle. If it doesn't, then I guess it's not. But I think to really answer that question, it's not a bad thing if it's not sustainable. It's not a big deal. If it's not, it's not. That just means it doesn't fit your lifestyle.
Make a variation of it that is sustainable.
You can follow a version of the keto diet, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's the spin-offs. As long as it's keep the carbs in moderation and increase the healthy fats, you can take that and spin it off any way you want to make it sustainable for you. Maybe you're somebody that lives a busy lifestyle. Maybe you're in college, but you want to stay healthy. You want to keep yourself in good condition. So, but you want to live a life too. So you have a cheat meal every week or whatever you want to do. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Is maintaining 5.0 blood ketone levels sustainable? Not for everybody. That's certainly not it, but I don't know, man. It's sustainable for me. That's the reason why I do this diet. It's the most sustainable diet that I have ever. I've done everything. So for me personally, it is.
There you go. Next question. Don't like a lot of veggies. How do I get more greens in?
Don't you guys have a greens product?
No, yeah, we do have a greens product. So there are tons of greens products out there. Yes, it does. It has 4 servings
the American
of vegetables.
Metabolic, I've had a lot of greens products, and no shit, American Metabolic's green products is by far the. I was catching myself drinking that like 3 times a day.
Yeah, it's really good. So for those of you who don't like greens, look, I get it. There are a lot of people out there that just have a hard time eating veggies, and it is what it is.
I'll tell you what I started doing. Because avocados, although they're not a green leafy vegetable, they're still a good vegetable. Plus you get a lot of healthy fats as well. I started blending avocados up in protein shakes.
Wow.
Try it. Next time you're over,
try that.
Yeah.
An avocado protein.
Take the keto meal, throw an avocado in there.
Okay.
Add some, and blend that bad boy up. You won't even taste the avocado.
Okay.
Anyways.
Greens powder, just find one that you like. You can try American Metabolics. I guarantee you will like it.
It's the best one out there, guaranteed.
Okay. Let's see. What if you want to go back on a low carb diet? How would you do that? So I'm assuming he does a very strict ketogenic diet, and he just kind of wants to get back to a low carb. What he means by low carb, he probably means anywhere from about 100 to 150 grams of carbs.
So he's out on low carb, and he wants to try and see what happens when he increases the carbs.
Yeah. No. I think he's doing the ketogenic strict 30, and he wants to go into low carb. Low carb is mostly like 100 grams of carbs.
Gotcha.
I would recommend you do it slowly.
Yeah, taper it up.
Taper it up. Don't do all this like process. Like, don't taper it up by eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Don't get all flexible dieting on us.
Don't do all this Halo Top and like all this craziness. Just maybe increase it with some sweet potatoes, some jasmine rice.
Yeah.
Something
Healthy,
like
good,
that.
slow digesting carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Maybe I would even say you can kind of maybe incorporate some fruits in there as well, pre-workout. A lot of times. I mean, I love these Q&As.
Okay, trying to bulk on keto. Best tips, please.
Well, I just got done doing the keto bulk, but I stopped. I'm actually still doing it actively, but not publicly, just because I caught myself weighing myself every day, which reminded me of my wrestling days, and again, not sustainable. Measuring ketones, all this other stuff. Eat. You gotta eat.
You have to eat.
And
Eat to grow. Keep it simple.
You just
that's
gotta
the
eat.
easiest question we're probably going to get for today. Is how do you bulk on keto? Eat.
And your training regimen also makes a big difference in that too. So it's not like, there's a lot of stuff bringing into that.
Here's a good one. Did you feel terrible when you cheated on vacation? My energy tanks when I did. I didn't feel terrible. I mean, I kind of felt bad and guilty for the first day or two, but
For the first hour.
Yeah, but then after that, I was like, who cares? I'm on vacation. I'm gonna have fun. Now, my energy levels and whatnot weren't that bad. Obviously, I bloated up, as you guys can see. I felt like a balloon walking around Paris, but I just kept eating and eating and eating. So obviously, the energy levels were fine, but I was eating and eating and eating because I kept doing this to my insulin. Again, mentally, it played a toll on the first couple of days, but then I just kind of got over it, had fun, enjoyed myself. Now that I'm back in Texas, I'm back to the grind. We're back to strict keto, and everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, and that's part of making it sustainable, is like being able to mentally say, okay, I'm gonna do this, but when I'm done, it's right back on the grind, no excuses, and that's it. Have your fun and be done with it. Get back to work.
Here's a good one. How did your family, friends react when you told them you're going to start the ketogenic lifestyle? So I didn't tell my friends or family. I just started doing it, and they started noticing. They started noticing the dramatic changes in my weight loss and my physique. They were like, "Man, what are you doing? Look, you're losing tons of weight." And I was telling them I'm eating a high-fat diet, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, wait a minute, you're eating fat and you're losing fat. It didn't make sense to them, but as time goes on and they see what I'm eating, every time I get together with family events, I would keep it keto friendly, and they would just kind of see wow, man, he's making amazing progress. So for me, it really helped my family out, and some of them have tried it. Some of them have tried and they failed, but hey, they tried, they saw what I was doing, and they wanted to learn about it. So that was kind of my experience with it.
My family's been used to me being on diets since I was 12 years old, literally. This one was definitely the most extreme, but something I've learned with all my experience with different diets and things is the number one rule of being on a diet is don't tell anybody you're on a diet.
Yeah.
And let the results speak for themselves and get people to ask you questions. But the ketogenic diet is definitely the most far out one there is, and it's very difficult to explain to people. But I would say, if people are giving you resistance, like, yo, you're crazy, you're gonna die of a heart attack, that's just the fear of unknown for them. And you can't let that hold you back. You have to have faith.
Do your thing.
And just look at all the thousands and thousands of transformations, and they're using the diet for cancer and epilepsy and Parkinson's, all this stuff. And so I wouldn't worry about what other people think about it.
Yeah, just do you. You guys know I'm a big believer in that. Do you, do what makes you happy. If it works for you, then continue to do it. Here's a good one. Can you have one carb day per week, or does it affect you going into ketosis?
Again, we're at this are you in ketosis? Here's the way I think about this. You spend all week, listen, the average American gets 400 grams of carbs every single day. Okay? That's crazy, right? So if you're able to go a whole week with 50 grams of carbs or less, you win. That's huge. That's amazing. Now, what's one day of 200 grams or whatever, however many, gonna do to you in the grand scheme of things? Nothing. If that helps you make it more sustainable, yes. If you have a ton of weight to lose, like I deal with people that weigh 350 pounds, I would highly advise against it, but
Yeah, I find nothing wrong with it. Again, that's called Secular Keto. A lot of people do it and it works for them. I used to do it in the past. It worked for me. to be honest with you, I probably am going to incorporate it again in the near future. But again, you know, what gets me is the second part of the question. He says, is it going to affect me going to ketosis? So what I'm trying to get people to realize is stop focusing on the ketones and focus on the progress. Focus on whatever your goals are. So if your goals are to build muscle, get stronger, stop focusing on, you know, the ketones. You know, that's not what's important to me right now. If I take a protein shake, if I take some BCAAs, if I do a refeed and it knocks me out of ketosis, oh well, like who cares? Okay, like the goal is to not see how many days in a row I can line up for ketosis. Like, oh, I did 19 days straight ketosis. Well, that's good, that's great. But for me, like, I lost my tons of weight, right? I lost my 70 plus pounds. Now my goal is to build muscle, and I want to do that doing the ketogenic diet. So,
but you're gonna have to make some changes.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to make some changes.
I've done cyclical ketogenic dieting before.
Yeah, and the changes
that's how I started.
Affect me being in ketosis all the time, and for me, that's okay. So,
but the ends justify the means.
Yes.
That's really it. And so to answer the question, if you have to have a cheat meal once a week in order for you to continue to make progress, then do it and don't feel guilty. Get back up and keep moving along.
All right, guys, one final question. This is a good one. This guy says he's heading up to Austin at the end of October. What are some good barbecue places for the keto guy?
I'll tell you the first place that I ever went to. So I came down to visit Austin before I moved here. Goody Beats, being the good host that he is, took me to Black's Barbecue. Terry Black's.
Yeah, Terry Black's Barbecue.
Yeah, so I gotta say, that's numero uno.
That's definitely number one.
And hit us up.
When you come, guys, anybody who's visiting Austin, hit Jason or I.
We're always down to hang out, man.
We love to meet you guys. We love to hang out with you guys. If you guys want to get a workout
come do some legs with us, man.
Come say what's up. Come have some barbecue with us. You know, we're really friendly guys. I mean, we may walk around the gym and look intimidating, but trust me, guys, we're really nice guys. And Terry Black's is good barbecue. Franklin's is good barbecue if you can get there on time. You got to get there like at 3 in the morning. Yes, I know it's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. La Barbecue's really good. Cooper's Barbecue's really good.
We went there, right?
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah, that place
Rudy's
is good.
Barbecue is good. There's tons of places you really can't go wrong being in Texas and going to a barbecue
joint.
Come
on down to the keto capital of the world, baby.
Exactly. Come get some barbecue. Come shoot the shit with us. We'd love to meet you guys. So that's going to be it for the Q&A, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did learn something, please give it a thumbs up. And if there's any question that you wanted to know that maybe we didn't get to, leave it in the comments below. Jason and I, we always watch our videos. We always check out the comments. So when we do have time, we'll jump into the comments, try to answer as many questions as possible. But like I said, guys, we want to do these Q&As a little bit more often because people love them. And I love them too. They're easy. It's a good way to interact with you guys and really just dive into what you guys really want to know. And it helps us make new video topics. You know, there's so many times that Jason and I are like recording, like, man, what are we going to record today? Like, we just don't know. And then we get like these tons of questions about, you know, either intermittent fasting, building muscle, and we're like, okay, that's what people want to know about. Let's do a video on that.
We'll be doing more of these. I like them, man. It's a good way to dig deep into a topic.
They're so fun. Yeah.
So thank you guys for your questions. Keep up the good work.
Also, if you haven't subscribe to my channel. Hopefully by the time you watch this, we may have hit 100K, maybe, or we're right there at the tip. I'm trying to catch it to my boy Jason. If you haven't subscribed to Jason, guys, make sure you go check out his channel. He's got tons of good stuff. New recipe videos that are starting to come up, man. Really?
That's it, man.
He's hooked up with this Keto Chef.
Keto Chef Max, shout out to Keto Chef Max.
And they're making some really good stuff. So make sure you go check out Jason and show him some love. But that's gonna be it, guys. Before we end this video, all of you who watched this Q&A, that means you woke up this morning, so you know what that means. That means that you are winning. So all your stress, all your problems, they cannot phase you. They cannot phase me. They're not gonna phase Jason.
Don't stand a chance.
Because we're all winning, fam. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Peace.